Get ready. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Start. Sir, I have great pleasure in participating in the discussion on the motion of thanks to the Governor's address. We are aware that the Governor has explained the broad policies of the government in his address. Before proceeding to my speech, I would like to thank the Honorable Speaker for having given me this opportunity. I thank the Leader of the Opposition for including me in the list of members speaking on behalf of my party. The first point I would like to bring to the notice of the House is regarding the economy. We are aware that the rate of inflation is increasing day by day. The value of the rupee is going down and the people find it difficult to pay more for the goods and services. In the circumstances, it is a matter of concern that the interest paid by the government to various agencies for past loans is also increasing to a great extent. I would like to point out that all these things put a strain on the people of the state. I fully agree that our state is one of the few developed states in the country. At the outset, I would like to point out that this year's address is quite the same as previous year's speech. As a matter of fact, I find that most of the programs have been repeated without much change. It is my humble request that at least this year the government should complete all the schemes so that in the next year's address we see a new set of schemes. Honorable Speaker Sir, I sincerely appreciate government for the excellent steps taken to meet the power shortage in the last few years. It is a matter of great satisfaction that we are now surplus as far as electricity is concerned. It is said that there is going to be an increase in electricity charges levied by the Regulatory Commission, which is an independent body. I would therefore like to request the government to bear a portion of it in the form of subsidy to the people. With this end in view, I support the steps being taken by the government in this regard. During the course of his speech, the Honorable Governor has outlined the steps taken by the government to improve bus transport facility. In this connection, I would like to bring to your kind attention one important thing. It is a matter of great concern that by introducing large number of deluxe buses, people have been forced to pay higher fare. On the one hand, I do agree that our rates are lower than those in other parts of the country. But at the same time, I also find that the number of ordinary bus services have been reduced greatly and people are forced to pay more for travel. I hope and trust that the government will take into consideration the views expressed by honorable members of the House and increase the number of ordinary services. On the other hand, I believe that the share of the state government in the central taxes has not been received fully in the last few years. In addition to this, we have to take into account the natural calamities faced by us in recent years. It is therefore necessary that we should request the center to release the funds due to us as early as possible. I hope and trust that my views expressed on the floor of the House will be taken into consideration. With these few words, I conclude my speech and once again thank you very much. Chennai 22nd July 2019, the President, Bank of India Limited, Staff Union, Chennai 23. Dear Sir, I am in receipt of your letter dated 22nd February 2019, which was placed before the directors. I have been directed by them to reply to it as follows. The directors thank you for your suggestions contained in paragraph 1 of your representation in regard to working hours. They wish me to state that steps have already been taken to decrease the hours of work in the accounts department by the sanction of additional staff before the middle of next month. As you are aware, the directors were pleased to sanction 2 months' salary as bonus last year. It has not always been possible to allow the staff to enjoy the leave earned by them owing to conditions beyond their control. But with the increase in staff, there should be no difficulty in satisfying all applications for leave. From a perusal of the leave records, however, I find that the number of those who were prevented from enjoying the leave earned by them was very limited. In conclusion, I wish to assure the members of the union that the directors will continue to take a sympathetic interest in all matters relating to the welfare of the bank staff and are anxious that the staff are efficient and contented in their work. Yours faithfully.